Good afternoon, everybody. It is June, what is today? June 19th, 2024. And this video is going to be about a dream I had last night, or this morning, and this afternoon. I just want to say this before I say my dream. I'm starting to think that, and I know this may sound crazy, but I'm starting to think, or maybe not, that my dreams are like from like a parallel world or another life or the past or the future or something like that. Because there's no way that sometimes I just think dreams are just dreams and they don't mean anything at all. They're good dreams, but they don't mean anything at all. Because in this life, in this reality, the dream that I had wouldn't ever come true because, well, I'll tell you here in a little bit. Anyway, so the dream I had was that I was in a house, or not a house, it wasn't a house. It was like an apartment, except it was a really, really big apartment. It was one of those really nice ones that you like see in the movies or on TV or something. It was really, really nice. It was like sort of like rectangular shaped, and let's see. See, like, okay, so I'm facing this wall. Okay, so the TV was on this wall, and there was like all this stuff in the apartment, all this nice stuff, and then there was windows. There was like really big windows. And it was like a really big apartment. It was like really high. The ceilings were like really high, and I would say like 12 to 14 feet high. Like these were like, it was like really, it was like really spacious. And and then there was like these really big windows on this wall, and then down this way or on this side, it was there was a hallway, and then the hallway led to the door that there was a hallway and then the door into the apartment. And I guess like the bedroom was like back behind me, like say like I was facing, I have no idea like what direction I would be facing. I would say south. We'll just say I was facing south, um and so the bedroom would be back here, and then the door and the kitchen, and then the living room, and then the bedroom. But it was like really spacious. This one was like really big. Okay, so anyway, I was just to give you an idea, and everything was really light and bright and everything. The walls were all white, but everything was bright because there was like this wall was like practically one big huge window, or like a couple of windows. Like the whole wall was like almost a window. It was freaking awesome. Um, so anyway, I was watching TV. I was watching TV, and I was walking around the living room for some reason. I forgot what I was doing, and I was just walking through the living room, and all of a sudden, this okay, this is just gonna sound so crazy, but anyway, my friend that in high school was on TV, and Russell J. And we were friends in high school, and he was on TV, and he was talking to this girl. I forgot who she was, and he goes, will you marry me? And I was like, oh, I was like, that freaking figures. And then all of a sudden, he looks into the camera, or like looks through the TV at me, or at whoever. I guess it was me. I was assuming it was me. And he says, Maggie. The only Maggie that I've ever known, that I knew a Maggie in real life, but the only Maggie was like in The Walking Dead, the TV show The Walking Dead. But for some reason, he called me Maggie, and I thought he was talking to me. And so, all of a sudden, like, I put, I put this wedding dress on, and I put it on, like, over my clothes. I was, like, wearing these clothes, and it was, like, the strapless wedding dress. It was really pretty. It wasn't really fancy or anything like that, but it was really pretty and just simple but very elegant, and had like some shiny stuff right here, some and then but it was very simple but elegant. It was really, really pretty. Anyway, and I'm like wearing this wedding dress for some reason, and then all of a sudden he walks through the door, and there's somebody else there in the apartment, and he walks through my door. I would think my mom might have been there. But in my dream, there was something wrong with my mom. And there was like, my mom was like, there was like something really, really wrong with my mom. And, like that was in like another part of another dream I had. Anyway, and I said, Russell J., I said, get your butt over here now. And he was like wearing these blue shorts, these like navy blue shorts, and like a white shirt. And somebody else was standing in the hallway. I have no idea who it was, but I guess one of my friends or somebody. Like, in my dreams, I have friends. It's freaking awesome. And I go, get your butt over here right now. And I said, and he would evidently, yeah, so I was like, you meant that for me, right? And he was like, yes, of course. And I was like, okay. I was like, so what are we gonna do? So then we started like planning all this stuff, and then he like he's walking this way, and all of a sudden he tells me that he changed his name to Reese. And I was like, okay. So I wanted to call him Rue so bad, but I didn't call him Rue. I called him Reese. And I said, okay, well, he goes, let's go to Italy. He said, since you and your mom went to France. And I was like, yes, we went to France. I was like, woohoo, I've been to France. And so that's like the third time I think I've had a dream about France for some reason. Is that France has been mentioned in my dream, or I've been in France, or something to that effect. And now Italy. I think maybe because Jeremy and I were talking about Italy for some reason. So Russell and I were going to go to Italy for like our honeymoon or something. And he was like, let's go to Italy. He's like, since you and your mom went to France. And as he's saying this, he's walking off, and he like gets into this water. There's like this pool area evidently inside the apartment or something. But it's not very big. It's like a pool area, but it's got like clear water. And I walked up to it, and he like gets in the water. He's like swimming in the water, and I was like, Reese. I was calling him Reese. And I said something about Italy. Or no, I go, let's go to Venice. I said, have you ever been to Venice? And I was like, don't you remember? It was on the movie 13, that song, Venice Waits for You, um, and all this stuff. And I forgot what he said. I think he just kind of looked at me. And then all of a sudden we started kissing. And so we were kissing, and that's like the second dream that I've had that we were kissing in, and I swear sometimes. And it's just like, so that was pretty much the whole dream. And I woke up and I was like, dreams are just dreams sometimes, because Russell's gay and married. So, like, this dream would have to be like in another life, or in a parallel world, or something like on Earth 2 or something. I have no idea, like another Earth or something, some parallel world, or in another life, or the past or the future. Well, it couldn't really be the past, because, well, yeah, I guess it could, but yeah, that's why I was like, sometimes dreams are just dreams, I think. So anyway, I just wanted to put that dream down and put it out there, whatever, and yeah. So, and I don't think that would ever happen, because, like, he barely knew who I was whenever I sent him a friend request on Facebook, and all this stuff. So yeah, and it was really sad, and I was sad, and I was crying. And I remember I was sitting with Anthony and in the mall, and I was crying, and I was like, he doesn't even remember who I am. And yeah, so yeah, and but anyway, so but so that's my dream. Okay, well, that's all I've got for you for this video. So don't forget to go out there and rainbow it, and I will talk to you in the next video.